Hey, what's up guys, Anime Wolfie back with another video. Today's video we're gonna read the Sleep Paralysis Demon. Now this is actually a fan-made creepypasta from the show. So, with that being said, if you guys like it, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what else you guys want to see in my next video, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. With that being said, let's get in with the show. The video. Maximary is a Canadian show that many people like me grew up with. So, it's basically about two buddies named Max and Ruby who go on adventures or just do things. It's a good show, sure, but there's a banned, unaired episode that is nightmare fuel and really raised my chance of sleeping. It's called the Sleep Paralysis Demon. The title is exactly what you think it is. Max had sleep paralysis. One night he had a sleep paralysis demon. Now, it could have been handled differently if the title was less scary sounding, and well, if the episode a whole wasn't the key to not ever going to sleep. You most likely don't know what I'm hinting at, so I was on S-Day scrolling through the Max and Ruby things until I found something called Max and Ruby Unaired Episode. That caught my attention. I thought it was an unaired episode of Max and Ruby, as I never knew one. Curiosity got the best of me, and I clicked on it. I decided to buy it. It was only 10 cents. And it said it would arrive in just 3 days. And so I did a plethora of things while waiting. I don't know what that word says, guys. I'm sorry. Then, 3 days later, it came. I wasted no time grabbing it and paying, as I went up to my room and decided to play it on my PC like I always do. This time, I should not have done that. The normal intro played as usual until it got to a title card. The title card read the Sleep Paralysis Demon. It lasted for 7 seconds until it played the episode. It began with Max preparing for bed, as a small card at the top right had the time 8:47 p.m. It was about 11 seconds. He finished putting on his pajamas with Ruby. So Max, ready for bed? Ruby asked. Max nodded yes, as he hopped into bed. Alright, good night, Max, Ruby said as she left his room. It showed Max going to sleep. And it cut to the time card that read 4:16 a.m. It showed Max getting up and gasping for air as if he was underwater. Then his demon appeared, which is what looked like a masked bunny who looked like a lot like Joseph from the other last episode of 2008. He was speaking German for 40 seconds with Max shaking his head, with Max shaking hard in fear until it stopped. He got up with tears in his eyes. Oh, was it a horrible dream, Max thought, thinking in a full sentence somehow. He was too scared to sleep and ran into Ruby's room without hesitation, shaking her rather violently. What? Max? What's wrong? Ruby asked. Monster Bunny, I can't breathe, Max exclaimed, choking in his tears. Ruby wasted no time picking up and letting him sleep with her. And it showed a flashback of the first sleep paralysis when she was 10. I went through one when I was 10, Ruby thought as they both slept in their arms. They cut to an exterior of the house and it faded to the morning. They cut to Ruby making breakfast, which was pancakes that Max came down. Hey Max, I'm making pancakes today. What's up, Ruby asked. You know it, Max exclaimed, sitting in a chair. I thought Max was only supposed to say chopped up sentences and not full sentences. Then he was served his pancakes and showed a bunch of images of them throughout the day, doing what they usually do. Max ignored Ruby, Ruby hanging out with Louise, Max playing with his toys and more. Then it cut to him and Ben again, Sully, and Adam again. It showed Max's point of view as he had a ski mask on, which looked like a serial killer instead of the sleep paralysis demon. Max, listen to me, the demon said. Max kept railing as the demon slowly took off his mask and had a face for Ruby. Then it suddenly revealed itself to be Ruby. No, it was not Ruby. Max, look at me. Not Ruby said, for now. I'm gonna call it Not Ruby, as the name never really stated. Max stared at Not Ruby in fear. You must die. No one likes you. Not even I. You're worthless. You're just a stain on this family. Not Ruby said in a voice that sounded a lot like Ruby. That's false, Max thought, as he was in tears shaking. After this you shall die. You're nothing but a stain in this world. Not Ruby said, disappearing. Max got up and refused to go to Ruby's room, believing that Not Ruby was indeed Ruby. He got up and wrote his goodbye note. Dear Ruby and everyone else, you want me gone? You can have it. After all, I'm nothing but a worthless excuse for an 8-year-old and a stain on the world. You said yourself, don't lie. No one's gonna miss me. So who cares? I don't know if I'm hurting anyone. But if so, I know you're bluffing. You hated my guts, huh? Well, if so, I'm done. I won't bother you anymore. Are you happy? You're now dead, excuse brother. Max. He started on morning pills as he swallowed everything in it. He began to get sick as he fainted in his bio, which is really gross. It faded to the exterior of the house suddenly. You think it is here, right? It doesn't. It cut to Ruby making bacon in the morning, completely oblivious that Max is right. Max, breakfast ready? Ruby yelled, no response. Max? Ruby yelled again, no response. She went up herself and saw something she never wanted to see. Canon or not, Max's dead body. She screamed so loud the house shook. Max! Ruby yelled as she approached the note. She read the note and was sad and confused for starters. Ruby was asleep last night and didn't remember anything like that. But I didn't do that, Ruby said and decided to stop cooking the bacon. When she saw the boiled water and whatnot and was about to splash it on her. I was wondering, Ruby said as she splashed water into her on purpose. She started her fur melting, revealing her skin. She was shaking and crying while yelling. How this for the best? After 17 seconds of this sick excuse of an episode, she was burnt to crisp. It faded to black after 4 seconds of her body at the credit played. The text was blood as the copyright year was 1999, which was weird as it was made in 2002. Even though this was an animated style in the first episode, the Charon Zero was red and was missing. The 9 story logo played, and the 9 on top of was a red orange color. The 9 text in the logo was replaced by a 666, making it 666 story. Then the trio logo played, and it was the same from the Caillou's plan. Then the Nebula logo played. The font was chiller, and the color was blood red, and the polar bear looked heavily tortured and abused. When the bear tried to make a star, the star faded, and the polar bear let out a tear, and the kid in the background sniffled sadly instead of doing a laugh. This photo was actually pretty sad, and I was not expecting this. I felt a tear run down my cheek, and I felt bad for the bear. Then the Nickelodeon logo played through and there was nothing on the splat. It was just blood splattered and nothing more. The copyright date was absent, and only a single N took its place. The immediately began to play for 4 seconds until this horrible episode ended. Now I'm petrified and upset. Petrified from the episode alone, and upset from the Nebula logo. It had me feeling bad for the bear, even though this episode was a bootleg. I texted my friend about it from the beginning to the end. They wanted to see, and I transported onto my phone and sent to them. During the copyright year for them was 1997. I was confused to tell them that it was 1999, and I watched it, and indeed it was 1997. Then I deleted it off my phone and sent it to my RCA tablet computer. I skimmed to the end and saw the copyright year 1989. I was confused, as the copyright year is supposed to only mean 1 year, which was 1999, not 1997 or 1989. Sorry guys. It always supposed to be 1 year, which was 1999, not 1997 or 1989, which made me ponder, what year was it really made in? Then I uploaded it to YouTube, and it turned out it was 1994. I opened up my school iPad and skimmed to the end, as usual. That was 1995. It really didn't help me. Sorry guys, it really didn't help me. And I wanted to find out the true year. I contacted in junior and sent them a picture of every single year. 1999, 1997, 1989, 1994, and 1995. And they responded 45 minutes later. Name withheld. The episode you just witnessed was made in 1999. So the actual year should be 1999. We have no idea why it varied between devices, as it can't do that about the episode. However, it was a bootleg episode, and we at Nigeria would never make an episode as twisted like that. The maker, we had no idea about, but rest assured, we didn't make it or have any afflictions with it. Except for the show itself, we are sorry you had to witness that horrible twisted episode. Sincerely, Nick Jr. P.S. We will tell the higher-ups about this and try to sue the person who made this. I was happy that action was being taken through. I forgot about that. I didn't delete that episode, so I rushed and deleted off YouTube, getting rid of any mentioning of my channel. So nobody saw it. Now it was 10 days ago, and I'm sure this conflict was resolved. Though they have given up in searching and told me to just delete any tracings of it. And I did just that. I deleted the pictures of the copyright years in the episode and such. I'm sure whoever made this stop, who knows, they could have made other things like Master Reading 0004 or even a completely different show for that matter. I decided to try to forget about it, and I did. Though whenever I see Max and Ruby, I can't help but think of that twisted excuse of an episode. Alright guys, well that was the creepypasta Max and Ruby sleep paralysis demon. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what else you guys want to see in my next video, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. So, this is the Anime Wolfie, and peace out.